What is this? Sick from the fog. What are they hiding in this mysterious fog? Oh god, channel name is Hustle.
Like nothing. And bang. There's a flashlight.
This one is the balcony view, and you
This is like a video showing how ridiculous this is, right? Not like...
can't even see the ocean at all. And you can see this big ring here.
By now, I'm sure many of you have seen the mysterious fog that seems to have engulfed more than half of the
Oh god, his name is Hustle, bitch.
world. And while the mainstream media says it's just another bizarre weather phenomenon, I'm going to show you all the strange and spooky things people have been reporting.
Why is it stupid? Aren't H-1B workers going to accept worse conditions? What do you mean by worse conditions? It's the United States of America, dog. What are you talking about?
About this menacing fog. And we're going to start things off with this TikTok where a man explains why this fog layer is very strange.
So it's crazy foggy right now. But that's not the weird part, okay? Like, number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten, dissipate, and it's really not. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks, and like the taste of the air.
Like the median U.S. wage. Like...
is, I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic.
And he isn't the only one who's reported that the fog has a strange toxic smell. People in Florida have also been making TikToks showing the dense fog, which according to them smells like bug spray.
This fog is in Florida. It's 9 a.m. almost. It smells like spray, like bug spray. We need to report this everywhere. It is happening.
Some folks in Toronto also...
Will you address the monopsony issues with H-1B workers? What do you mean, the monopsony issues? What do you mean? Every labor market, arguably, some employers have monopsony power. That's not unique to H-1B. Getting deported when you're fired is kind of weird, but that's my only critique. I mean, there's a lot of visas that come to the United States where if you get fired or if you lose a business or lose a thing, then you get deported, right? That's why it's a visa and not a green card. What do you mean?
Also have reported that the fog has a very distinct and clearly unpleasant smell.
Like, this is up. It smells. Can't see.
But this isn't even the weirdest thing about this fog cover. There are so many videos of people using flashlights to show that this supposed fog is actually made up of small particles, which is not normal whatsoever.
What?
It's to show that this supposed fog is actually made up of small particles, which is not normal whatsoever.
What do you think it means when you can't see through something? Isn't this like the difference between like a mixture and a compound? Anytime there's a cloudy thing or there's a thing, of course it's made up of particles. What do you think that means? What are you talking about? Or not a compound or a mixture. It's like a mixture versus a solution, I think, right? I don't think most people know the difference between a visa and a green card. A visa just allows you to come here for some limited time period based on whatever the visa is. A green card means you're a lawful permanent resident, meaning that you enjoy permanent residency in the United States, but you're not a citizen yet. I'm gonna use the restroom. Hold on one sec. We'll do that Nazi stuff after this video, okay?
All right, y'all. I got a Surefire flashlight for Christmas, and this will give you a good look. You can't see the fog here, but check this out. So,
oh my God.
Conspiracy theorist, but I am, and so this falls in line. What the is this?
I'm gonna turn my flashlight on.
What is this?
I feel it's just going to be people like rediscovering everything about the world. Like what? Like I don't even know what to say. Like, are people going to go to rivers and shine a light in and be like, notice how the water's not transparent? Like, what's in there? Why is this not crystal clear water? What's going on? Like,
This is not fog.
Now, like some of you, I initially thought that these were just tiny water droplets, but then I saw this post. It was made by someone from Mississippi who was trying to share their experience of driving through this fog. Pay attention. Fog should have moisture. I just drove through thick fog, which by definition is when water condenses and creates tiny water droplets. All my life, I had to use windshield wipers in fog. Not anymore. This is dry chemical fog. Driving 30 plus minutes in fake fog. No windshield wipers required. Wake up. Now, his claim is somewhat backed by this air quality alert, which many people received in Hillsborough County in Florida on New Year's Eve. The alert states, the Environmental Protection Commission of Hillsborough County has issued an air pollution precaution due to elevated levels of fine particulates until...
The H-1 visa can change employers within a few months of a layoff. L1 visa pretty much has to pack bags when fired. I'm not sure which part of the process it was, but I saw employer needed to post a job ad to prove there are no local qualified candidates for the position. I think for H-1Bs, you have to prove that you couldn't find an American worker first.
Till midnight EST Wednesday night. Unusually sensitive individuals, such as the elderly, children, and individuals with respiratory ailments, may consider reducing prolonged or heavy exertion outdoors. The general public is not likely to be affected. As you can see, even they are admitting the presence of suspended fine particles that can make people sick. And this might explain why more and more people are now posting videos about getting sick after only going outside a couple of times in this fog.
Is there something going on with this fog and then people getting sick? Because hear me out, people, Oregon, Florida, like all over the place are saying that they've experienced this exact same thing. I understand it's cold and flu season, whatever, this could be just a weird coincidence, but now I'm seeing a lot of my friends and people that I'm, following stuff on social media talking about being sick, this red sore throat, really bad. I myself have been under the weather for the last 5 days. Nothing severe, nothing like what other people are reporting, but like a scratchy throat. You can kind of hear it in my voice, just kind of more tired and things like that. And I just don't know. It's just strange. It's just strange. The fog itself was strange. I even thought it was strange just when I thought it was just here in southeast Nebraska where I am. When it wouldn't leave for 3 to 4 days, I was like, that is strange. And then I start seeing all these people on social media talking about they're all over the country and they're experiencing the same kind of fog. Makes you think.
There's also this woman who was having respiratory issues and was shocked after inspecting the air filters inside of her house.
I've never pulled out a filter this dark in my life. This is not normal. It's black. Look at the new one. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. This is crazy. I'm sorry. This isn't normal, y'all. It's not normal. This fog is not normal. This is not normal. Never in my life have I...
Oh, alert. If you live in a house and you've never changed your air conditioner filter before, holy fuck, go do that, because those motherfuckers do get dirty. I think you're supposed to change them every 6 months.
Ever seen a filter like this? Never. I change these all the time. I have a ton of them.
Now, this video went viral and people left all kinds of comments on it. Some of them pointed out that her HVAC system doesn't bring any air outside, and she responded by saying she had kept her window open for the last couple of weeks. To see if the filter gets dirty with windows closed, she checked it again after 24 hours and made this TikTok.
I changed it last night, and so less than 24 hours ago, and it is clean. Looks pretty clean. I'll show you. All right, here is the clean filter. All right, so the only thing that I can say that would be different is that last week I cracked open all my windows throughout my house and my sliding door. And the reason I did that is because I live in Minnesota. We run heat for months and months at a time in the winter. So if temps get even a little bit warm, where we can open windows and at least get the stale air out of here, that's what we do, so we can circulate in fresh air. Now, it was super foggy this past week, extremely foggy, like insane fog that everyone else is seeing. So I had all my windows open during this time, not thinking that it was a dangerous fog. That's why I correlated the two and was wondering if anyone else was experiencing the same thing where there is fog.
Now, let me once again make this very clear. This fog isn't just affecting the US. People in Canada, Europe, and the UK are also facing the same problems, as you can guess after listening to this lady.
So does anybody else just...
Wait, am I crazy? Or does this guy kind of sound like the, oh fuck, the channel, the audit guy, a little bit?
And the UK are also facing the same problems, as you can guess after listening to this lady.
Or he's got like this kind of like cadence. It's AI? Oh, well.
So does anybody else just feel like they should be walking around wearing a gas mask? Like, what is happening?
Okay, this is just a video compiling these stupid videos. Okay, this is fucking stupid. All right, good one.